such interesting things here in the attic. I was going through this box of toys and games, and see what I found hidden way in the bottom of the box. I must admit it, at first I was a little frightened. I thought this little raccoon had come crawling in through the window and made himself a home here in the attic. And then I saw that what I had found was a puppet. Do you like puppets?
Yes, I like puppets.
What?
I said I like puppets.
I heard what you said. It's just that I was surprised to hear you.
Tell me, what do you do up here in the attic? When you aren't going through old boxes, that is.
Oh, well, we share stories about America and about the people who have made this country great.
Have you ever told the folks about Davy Crockett? He's one of my favorite heroes.
No, I haven't, but I'd like to.
Well then, let's get to it. My friends and I will help.
Your friends?
Yep, they've been hiding in that trunk over there. Guess you haven't found them yet, but they're mighty good storytellers.
More puppets. What fun! But what story shall we tell about Davy? There are so many.
Well, one of my favorites is about little Davy and the bear, Slewfoot.
I know that one. It was back in 1791, and little Davy Crockett had a birthday. His daddy gave him a beautiful new pop gun. Oh, you know what a pop gun is, don't you? That's right, it's a toy gun that shoots corks. Well, Davy was mighty pleased with his birthday present.
I'll be a great hunter someday, maybe even today, but I have to practice. Now what can I practice on?
Meow.
Well, hi there, Matilda.
Meow. That's a fine gun, Davy. It looks just like your daddy's.
Yup. Of course, it's much smaller. And I've got a ways to go for the hunter my daddy is. I was just saying, I need some practice on my aim. Would you mind, Matilda, if I practiced on you?
I see now. It's just a pop gun. It couldn't really hurt me. So I might's well let him practice. Okay, Davy. See if you can shoot me.
I reckon I can. And it won't hurt, Matilda. I'll get you right between the eyes.
Meow. Meow. Oh, boy. He hasn't hit me yet, but I'll play dead. I don't want to hurt his feelings.
So Davy kept practicing on Matilda, and Matilda obligingly died each time.
Get ready, Matilda. I'm taking aim.
Ouch! I think he's getting better. He really hit me that time. Oh.
Now that I've got you bagged, Matilda, I'm going to try for bigger game.
Good. That was getting tiring.
So Davy went to find a bigger animal.
Woof, woof. A new gun, Davy. It's a beaut. How good a shot are you? Can you plug me right between the eyes?
I'll try.
Not bad. Guess I better play dead for Davy. Hey, I like this game. Gives me time to sneak a nap.
I got you. First try. I'm getting to be a crack shot. I'm going to see if I can shoot old Henry.
Now Davy was getting pretty sure of himself, perhaps too sure of himself. His pets all loved him and thought it was a fun game, pretending to let Davy shoot them. But what they didn't know was that Davy was practicing for a definite purpose.
Hi there, Davy. What you got there?
My new gun, Henry. I'm learning to shoot. I got Matilda an old bullet bag, just like a big hunter. I'm going after big game now. Get set, Henry. I'm going to try and get you right between the eyes.
Hey, Davy, you did hit my nose.
I got you right between the eyes. Now you should be dead like Matilda and old Bullet.
Well, I reckon I can be as dead as those old tricksters. Here goes.
I sure am a great hunter. Now to try to hit something small like a bird, maybe.
So Davy went looking for a bird, and whom should he come across but Clarence the rooster.
Hi, Davy. I see you have a new gun.
Yes, indeed, and I was looking for a bird to practice on. I'm sorry, Clarence, but I guess I'm just gonna have to shoot you right between the eyes.
Well, all right, but my beak is there. Lots of luck. Davy, you did it. You hit my beak.
Now Davy's aim was remarkably good, but corks are not bullets, and aim is not all there is to hunting. Davy, however, was very pleased with himself. He just knew that he'd practiced long enough.
Well, all my game's bagged. I guess I'm ready now to go after old Slewfoot.
Old Slewfoot, the most dangerous bear in the woods. And little Davy thought he could get him with a toy gun full of corks? Oh, more likely, Slewfoot would get our little Davy Crockett.
I'm here in the deep woods. Gee, it's darker than I thought it would be. I'm kind of lonesome. I wish I hadn't shot old Bullet. He could have come along. What's that noise? I think I hear a growling. I do, and it's getting closer. Oh, my stars.
You got to be kidding, kid. What's your name?
Davy Crockett, old Slewfoot, and I'm going to shoot you right between the eyes.
Oh, really? A lot of hunters have tried, and most of them aren't around to tell the tale. 'Cause I think you can see here I'm big as life. Bigger than life, you might say. What makes you think you can take care of old Slewfoot?
Well, I shot Matilda, our old cat, and old Bullet, our dog, and Henry, our donkey, and Clarence, our rooster. I bagged them all with this gun, right between the eyes.
Well, Davy, they sound like real nice folks to die for you. Maybe you're worth it. Go ahead, let her rip. But if you don't get me right between the eyes, what do you do then?
I never thought of that. I'll just have to get you first time.
Sounds like you will be a brave hunter if you live long enough. Yeah, you got me, Davy. Right between the eyes.
Then why aren't you dead?
Well, I'm a mite bigger than a cat, or a dog, or a rooster, or even a donkey. And I ain't so well-mannered either. You see, sticks and stones might break my bones, but, corks will never kill me.
You mean the others, they all just play dead?
Right.
Oh, no. What are you gonna do to me, Slewfoot?
Well, you could make a tasty supper for me. But fact is, I'm on a diet.
That's good news, for sure.
Or I could skin you and make me a rug for in front of a fireplace.
I wouldn't like that at all.
Fact is, I like your spunk, kid. You're a mighty brave little hunter. So I guess I won't spoil your record on your first day of hunting. I'll die best as I can.
I think you're one swell bear, old Slewfoot. When I am a real hunter, I'll never, ever really shoot you.
And Davy never did. When Davy grew up, he did become a mighty fine hunter, perhaps the best in his part of the country, Tennessee. But that's not the only reason that we know the name of Davy Crockett so well. Why,
He was a great storyteller, like me.
like you. Huh. It seems to me your friends did most of the storytelling.
Well,
But you're right. Davy was famous for the stories he told. He had so many strange and exciting adventures in his real life, and he loved to tell folks about them. Because he liked to make people laugh, he sometimes changed those real life adventures into what we might call tall tales. Why, if he were chased by a snake, you can just bet his story would make that snake the bigger than life. And he loved to tell about how he and his pet bear could row a boat faster than a Mississippi steamboat could go. A pet bear that could row? Oh, somehow I doubt that. But hunting and storytelling are not the important reasons that Davy was a hero. He fought long and hard with the army to keep the frontier a safe place for settlers to live. He worked in the Tennessee government, and the people in that state thought he was such a fine man, they elected him to be their congressman in Washington, D.C. Finally, Davy died defending a fort in Texas against Mexican attackers.
hey, that was the Battle of the Alamo.
That's right. And the Battle of the Alamo became a very important event in American history. Yes, Davy was a hero to the very end, a true American hero. I am very happy that you reminded us of Davy Crockett today. Thank you.
My pleasure.
And thank you for being here to share the story with us. Goodbye.
The preceding program was made possible by a grant from the Ohio Department of Education.